2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Good evening.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you.
Here we go.
And so the tip-off. It's Miami. Lowry with the ball. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Tucker. Clock at 4. The 10-footer. Up again. It's good on the putback.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
In the corner. Herter with it. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young with no one around. Traps in the tray. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
And here's Lowry. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Over Young. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Now, Hero guarded closer. Pass to Adebayo. Doesn't go that time.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Hands it from downtown. Young's got his second basket of the night.
At Trae Young's size, when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Now Young, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range, lets it go with a 3. No good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Tucker. Sinks the three-pointer.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now, here's Reddish. Outside Collins. Passes it to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 9 points.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
3-pointer, Lowry. After 2 missiles to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Young from outside sinks the triple. He's got 12.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now, here is Young. 12 points for him. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Over Lowry. Young, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. There's the dish to Butler. There's the pass to Tucker. With the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Young taking his time here. The Hawks again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lowry, and Capella sends it back.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Young from outside buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 15 points.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn. He shed.
It's a real nice momentum shift.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Now Hero. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Adebayo the screen. Hero no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now here's Reddish, guarded by Tucker. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Lowry up top, defended by Young. And Capella sends it back. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
first team.
Here's Young. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Capella at the elbow. Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. Herter passes to Capella. Takes it from 10. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tucker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Butler.
And after that great first quarter for three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And Capella sends it back. Young for 3. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous best.
And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Pass to Collins.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Back to Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it goes down 2 points. Lowry's got 5.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
And he commits the intentional foul. And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Young outside. Driving the lane. Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the rejection by Collins. Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Capella. Collins looking around. Young outside. In the corner. Herter with it. Drills the three-pointer. Herter's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Dedmon kicks to Robinson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Hawks leading by 8. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young against Oladipo. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. He's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Morris, left side. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
A lot of people bag on Young's deep.
Miami Heat, 17. The Hawks.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Wright. Gallinari is out there with Hunter. Then it's Corky Day, and it's Williams at the shooting guard position. The Hawks leading by 11. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Yes, that goes in. Williams has got the first points of the second half here for the Hawks. Shoots the 3. Oladipo finds Dedmon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality, draws contact.
The free throw drops for Dedmon. He hits both from the stripe.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Right against Oladipo. Right, the pass to Gallinari. No good on the 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to 8 on the bucket from Robinson.
The defender was pretty much helpless right there. His man had a clear height advantage, and he got the exact kind of shot he wanted.
Williams, a screen on Oladipo. And right, here we go. Hunter, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Pass to Oladipo. Fires the three. Rebound by Chang. The Hawks leading by 8. In the corner, it's Hunter. Oladipo against Wright. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
Shooting for Atlanta, DeLon Wright.
And so Wright nails both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Morris with the screen for Oladipo. Takes it inside and finished off by Oladipo.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim.
The pass to Chang, right outside. The kick out to Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Misses the three. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Robinson. Releases. And it's off the back rim. No good. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Oladipo goes in. Dedmon kicks to Martin. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Young outside. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3.
Young's got 3 assists in the game. Oladipo taking his time here. Feeds to Dedmon. Heat moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Morris passes to Robinson. Morris with the screen for Robinson. They grab their own miss, and Morris throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Hawks leading by 9.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Now, here is Young. 20 points for him. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young from outside. They get it again. Capella, the second chance effort. They shoot again. Pass to Herter. Now Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And you see the soft hands for the catch. Then Collins with the smooth finish.
The drive by Lowry. Adebayo, high post. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Heat foul.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And so Young nails them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. I'll look at the field goal percentage numbers. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
reached the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Capella with a screen on Lowry. And here's Young from the arc. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's why they get Clint the ball right there. His teammates trust him to score in the paint.
Lowry can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 13. From past the arc. Young, no good. The Heat shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And there's the drive. Shot's good by Hero.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Collins a screen on Lowry. Young outside. Stolen by Tucker. In transition, here comes Miami. Got a piece of it. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Butler, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Screen by Capella. Young dishes to Capella. Lock at 6. Collins kicks to Capella. Back to Collins. Launches a 3. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat trail by 11. Outside Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Lowry can't get it to go. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. On up the court. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Connects from three-point range.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. Young drives in. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 24.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
Lowry against Young. Now here is Lowry. He's guarded close. 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Atlanta with the rebound. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Inside, here's Tucker, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Passes it to Butler. Puts the move on. Hero, no good. Young way outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here is Hero. Goes up on the high post. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
The starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz.
And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's. Commitment, comprehension, and communication. All three are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Here's Lowry, following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Hero. Now here's Adebayo. Check by Mitchell. Adebayo, that's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Outside for Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
That one drops for him.
Now the tenacity of the play by Kyle Lowry pushes through the contact and scores it.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall. And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert goes in. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Tucker. Stolen by Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Butler covering. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. He takes it in. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Now here's Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Hero. Back to Bogdanovic. Counted from distance. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
For 3, Lowry. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Utah leading. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Mitchell against Hero. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Mitchell against Hero. To stop the run. And that one's long. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. For 3, O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Lowry into the lane. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Lowry. Mitchell against Hero. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Adebayo. Now here's Lowry. He's closely guarded. Kicks it to Hero. Tucker with a screen. No good from outside. Utah has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. There's 10 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Come on and get
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Driving in. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Left side, Bogdanovic. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Now here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Takes the 3, and Lowry is good for 3. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Outside Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. 3-pointer. The shot won't fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
A line change here for Miami. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Robinson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
Rudy
foul.
Gobert picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Wow, big time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Back to Morris. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. That shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Clarkson left side. Gay outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Martin. Morris on the wing. Again, the Heat misses. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gay's shot is good.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Miami trailing. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. from 18 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Clarkson against Oladipo. Pass to Whiteside. Now Ingles. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Over Oladipo. And it's Clarkson missing. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. It's tipped. And they recover it. Morris outside. For 3, Oladipo. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The kick out to Gay. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. 35 seconds left in the second. Oladipo finds Morris. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Clarkson passes to Gay. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Oladipo, and that one good.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it... In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Martin in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Jazz, Rudy Gay.
Both free throws good from Gay. And the Heat shooting just 38% for this game so far. To the left side wing. Back to Lowry. Butler on the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ingles passes to Clarkson. Gay against Adebayo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Yes, it's good.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
Now here's Clarkson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Whiteside with a screen on Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Hero, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor. Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Tucker, no good. On the wing, Clarkson. Butler covering. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Outside Butler from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Heat ball.
Hero on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Kicks it to Hero from downtown.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
Ingles passes to Clarkson. There's the drive, and stolen by Adebayo. Oh, got a piece of it. Hero with it. Now guarded by Gay. Here's Butler. And he converts the layup. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
To the left wing. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Hero. Whiteside down low. Working on Adebayo. Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's Honey. Whiteside down low. Hounded by Adebayo. Shot clock at 2. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now here's Lowry. Defense is right there. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 8 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Ingles. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Hero. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Hero for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Pass to Gay. Outside, Ingles. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So both teams changing it up here.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Outside Mitchell. And it's blocked by Dedmon. Tipped. Now Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Pass to Conley. The 3. And another miss by Utah. Miami trailing. Here's Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
But just a beautiful job by Morris to draw the foul. There is an art to getting the defender to commit.
Good on the second one. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley with the ball. Here's Mitchell. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Utah closing out the...
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Get out of your seats. Let's hear it.
The Jazz shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. And stolen by Gobert.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
Mitchell, good. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Utah.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Here's O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. With a 9-footer. And that's good. Off the glass that time. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead.
Oh, that's about excellent awareness from Bogdanovich. He knows the shot clock was dwindling, and he still gets off a quality look.
Outside Butler. Shakes him, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes the first.
Let's remember that Jimmy Butler was the final pick of the first round back in 2011. I don't think he's forgotten the fact, guys, he plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Can't get it to drop. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. And for Miami, they're shooting a low 30% from the floor. Lowry against Conley. Lowry, good.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Lowry. Tucker with a screen. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Tucker. They get it back. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Lowry. He's guarded by Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Lowry. From deep. Now here's Tucker. Defended by Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Out to Lowry. That one's wide left.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by the Heat. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Adebayo. The three from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Lowry. Into the lane. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Oh, he buried the three.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. Just a gutsy performance.
athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Now, here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton kicks to Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Crowder against Lowry. He kicks it to Tucker. Butler passes it to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Poked away.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Bridges shot. Good.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Hero from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Now here is Lowry, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Lowry. Down low.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Booker dishes to Crowder. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Suns leading by 5. Bridges outside. Adebayo against Ayton. Here's Paul. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And it's in there. Lowry's got 5 now.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Paul goes in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tucker the pass to Hero. Goes up, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Paul against Lowry. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The Heat trail by 5. Outside Lowry. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And Booker kicks to Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. No good. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Here's Booker. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now. That
at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Markieff Morris. Victor Oladipo is out there with Robinson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the 3 spot.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Oladipo, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul, and Phoenix turns it over again.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Dedmon a screen. Oladipo taking his time here. Out to Morris. Crowder with the steal. Bridges attacking. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Phoenix?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Paul gets it to go in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Oladipo, here we go. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. An easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Oladipo against Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. All up top, now recovering. Paul passes to Crowder.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender contests every shot he can.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Ball against Lowry. Paul kicks to Bridges. There's the dish to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Butler against Ayton. To the wing right side. Butler a screen on Paul. Here's Tucker. Back to Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. 1:15 left now here in the second. Here's Paul. Now here's Ayton. Knocks it loose and stolen by Butler, and they're moving it up. Here's Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run. Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs. Just such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
McGee is screen on Lowry. Payne passes to Shamet. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 5 with the crossover. He's off on that one, and it's Miami the other way. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team.
And he makes the first.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Now here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Out to Payne. There's the triple. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami trailing to the inside. Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Payne in the post. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to hit.
Miami Heat.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Suns, 17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
On the court for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 8 points.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Oladipo to the right side. Here's Strus. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Payne looking around. Passes to Nader. Puts up a three. To the paint. Here's McGee. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Miami, trailing by 2. Oladipo, left side. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And that one's good.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Oladipo goes in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Going inside, McGee. Up and in on the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Oladipo goes in. Here's Dedmon. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Strus. That one, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. This one for 3. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Oladipo. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. 1:43 left in the third. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Here's Shamet. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Oladipo, good.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
And so they foul intentionally. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter.
For your Heat.
And here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Now at the line. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Now Payne. Driving to the basket. He feeds it to McGee. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
JaVale
McGee's got 7 points in the game.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Lowry with the ball, working on Payne, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Bridges kicks to Ayton. Crowder goes in. Booker the pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns ahead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here is Paul. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 3. A shake. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. 16 points for Kyle Lowry. Lowry against Paul. Bridges left side. Kicks it out to Paul. Into the lane. And Adebayo sends it back. And that one's good, Ayton.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Tucker. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Phoenix leading by 3. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Ayton. That shot off. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's good from long range.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Crowder kicks to Bridges. Butler against Bridges. The kick outside to Butler. Hero with it. Working on Booker.
Hero with the heroic slam.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Paul surveying the floor. A 3. And Booker is good for 3.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A drive by Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ayton. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Outside Lowry. Hero on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And it's Paul penetrating. Basket good. And now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Here's the drive. Here's Adebayo. Second chance shot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For 3, Booker, and there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Lowry from outside. Crowder pulls it in. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. If allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ayton. It's in!
DeAndre Ayton.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. And he can't stop the run as he misses. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
There's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
That's his third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Any player like Mikal Bridges, who enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create.
And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Number 4.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Lowry kicks to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by Phoenix.
Ball outside. Ayton in the high post. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Kate. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And so off the tip, it's Miami. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot to 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here's Atlanta now. Collins outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Young attacking. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Tucker up top. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. The shot comes out, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Young. 4-3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Atlanta with a rebound. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Lowry. With the drive. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Herter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Lowry against Young. Up and over Lowry. Misses off the left iron.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Oladipo finds Lowry. Out to Oladipo. Tucker drives it in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Miami, PJ Tucker. At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Outside Young. On the clock. Pass to Reddish. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his 3-point shot.
Lowry against Young. Takes a 3. Tucker. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Herter. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's Butler off the drive. Outside Tucker. Again, the Heat misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And 1:01 left to play in the first. Here's Butler. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Outside Herter. Pass to Young. Back to Herter. Here's Collins. Clock at 6. And Collins with the slam.
An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Miami trailing. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. The 3 ball. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Lowry. The layup off target. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Left side Young. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Strus in at the 3, small forward.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Young inside. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Collins. Lays it up and banks it in. Collins has got 10.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Young from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 7. Hero, the pass to Morris. Up top, Hero, guarded by Young. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Outside Herter. Back to Young. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Young against Hero. Shoots over Young. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
Hero against Young. Here he goes. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Steps back.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
So it's Miami now. 8-point game.
What I like about Collins defensively, he understands where he needs to be.
Here's Reddish. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the 3-point battle.
Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. 19-footer. No good. A bit long that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Reddish. 3-pointer, no good. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Hero, the pass to Robinson. Dedmon inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Screen by Capella. There's Young with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hero, the pass to Morris. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Inside. Here's Young. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Young's got 10 points in the quarter. And the Heat shooting around 35% for the game. Here's Hero. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Beautiful form on that jump shot. When Tyler Hero puts it up, it just looks like it's going in.
Pass to Herter. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dedmon. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. On the attack, Hero. Collins with the defensive effort.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Reddish. Jacks up a 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Here's Robinson. From deep. It doesn't go for him. So we conclude the first half. Hawks ahead. They're up by 11. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Danilo Gallinari out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Delon Wright. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Williams in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Wright against Lowry. 6 to shoot. Wright drives it.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off you. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And Butler with the block.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
Robinson gets the bucket. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Count that one. And the Hawks lead by 9.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Tucker with a screen. Wright against Lowry. Outside Butler. Sinks it from distance. Butler's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Wright. There's a screen by Jang. Wright drives it and denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. And slam dunk by Tucker.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Right with the ball. Pass to Hunter. Puts one up from 19. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Wright against Lowry. Wright with the bucket. Wright's got 4 points this quarter.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
With the step back. And it's Lowry penetrating. Pulls it. Robinson can't hit.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Going inside. Here's Williams. Pass to Hunter. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Morris comes in for Tucker. Strus, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Hero in for Lowry. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Robinson. Here's Collins. 10 points for him. Outside Young. Driving inside. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Here's Hero. Stolen by Young. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Herter. Off target from 3-point range. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. The kick out to Morris. Oladipo outside. Over Herter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Hawks leading. Now here's Young. 14 points for him. Collins outside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 7 assists in the game.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Oladipo, and such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Pass to Reddish. For 3, Collins. And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans of the
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Miami trailing, setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Outside Young. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Now Oladipo to the wing on the left. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Young from long range. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ooh, poked away. And here's Young. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Fires the 3. Atlanta again missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Outside Tucker. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From outside the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
In for the Heat, Duncan Robinson.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Adebayo is screen on Young. Outside Robinson. Back to Tucker. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Right side Young. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Lowry penetrating outside Butler. Shot from 12. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And he commits the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist from Young.
With the assist.
Young's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Lowry. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. 1:35 left to play in the 4th quarter. Drives to the hoop. Uneasy 2 on the layup. And now a 9-point Hawks lead. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Capella. And an intentional foul right there. Hero, he's checked in for Miami.
Team second. In for the Heat, Tyler Hero.
1:02 left to play in the 4th quarter. It's tipped. Here's Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
The Hawks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Here's Young. 40 seconds left in the game. That shot wide open. And the Hawks lead by 9.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8.
Man, you know, Bam Adebayo knows his role. Doesn't play outside of himself. and he's a quality teammate, too.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now Young. Pass to Collins. Puts up a three. And Young is good for three.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Herder with it. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a...
Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the center. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post, strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Conley feeling it out, and the whistle blows is going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Oladipo with the ball.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
And the second free throw, good. Now Conley. We're about 1 minute into the first. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Here's Bogdanovich. It's deflected.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Oladipo misses. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. On the wing, Mitchell. Out to Conley. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time.
He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Give the hand, fans, your jazz dancers dancing.
Oladipo outside. Driving in. Pass to Adebayo. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Miami no good on that time either. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Outside for Lowry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Pass to Tucker. Launches it. Miami no good on that time either. Jazz trail by 3. O'Neal. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Lowry against Mitchell. Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Out to Conley. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And out of Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Here he goes. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Ball.
There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Conley against Oladipo. Conley gets the bucket.
If you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Lowry against Mitchell. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
The drive by Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead 5-4. And we'll get...
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Lowry. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Passes it to Conley. Now the feed to Bogdanovich. Lowry against O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Missed inside. The Heat trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Adebayo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Tucker, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor.
Heat substitution.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Robinson against Mitchell. Here's Strus. Morris outside. Miami needs to get a shot off. With 1 on the clock, and Morris throws it down.
Now that's the passion you like to see from Markieff Morris, converting off the board.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. So Utah ends up going with the new group. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation. Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 4. Inside, Morris passes to Hero. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Whiteside, a screen on Morris. The shot by Oni, no good. For Miami, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Strus passes to Hero. Crafty move. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Clarkson on the wing. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Miami grabs the miss. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hero passes to Dedmon. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Utah has possession. Clarkson outside. Driving inside. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And it's a 6-point Utah lead.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Utah. Thank you, David, and we'll be... And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Wayne Dedmon, Tyler Hero out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the small forward. And he kicks it to Dedmon. Pass to Morris. From outside the arc, the rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Oni. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 4. Fades back. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Utah. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Ingles in the corner. 3-pointer. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And then Oladipo with the Jazz.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Clarkson goes in. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And he jams it with authority.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Lowry against Clarkson. And it's Lowry penetrating, and it's good for 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Lowry against Clarkson. The pass to Ingles. Here's the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Here's Oni, defended by Butler. And here's Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. Rebounded by Tucker.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Oladipo kicks to Butler. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. Clarkson against Lowry. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 6 in the quarter.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's tightly guarded. Adebayo down low. Right side's there. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Utah leading by 4. Inside, Gay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And like watching Gay get aggressive with the defense, making them whack him there on the way up.
Both good from the line that time. The Heat trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Oladipo. Up top, Adebayo. Conley against Oladipo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Lowry. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Lowry's got 6.
Boy, we've seen Kyle Lowry bury plenty of those during his time in the NBA. As deadly with the jump shot as anyone.
Outside Conley. And he drives in for 3. Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. 10 points for him.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Oladipo. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us.
Get out of your seat and let's hear some noise.
Utah leading by 7. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Lowry against Mitchell. And Lowry gets it to go.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Outside Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, if you are on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Conley. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Mitchell. Takes a three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Utah Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Conley against Lowry. To the left wing. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Heat trail by 8. Left side Lowry. He kicks to Tucker. Robinson against O'Neal. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Conley with it, pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Gay. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Robinson on the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. The Heat trail by 8. Lowry looking around. Over Conley. Again, the miss by the Heat. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Mitchell kicks to Conley. The dish to Gobert.
2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Gobert. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Utah turns it over again. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Now Lowry. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. And no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. .114 left in the fourth quarter. Gay kicks to Conley. Trying to end the drought. Here's Gobert. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Jazz lead by 10. Conley against Lowry. Looking to get it going. And it's Gay with the rebound.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Jazz.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And that one is good.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Outside Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but the hometown. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brett. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
Paul against Oladipo. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. And he drives in. And he makes it on the layup.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, BA, I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Lowry against Booker. Down low. Here's Tucker. Nifty move. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
A title-winning point guard. Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Paul passes to Ayton. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Lowry. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Driving to the basket. Pass to Adebayo. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Ball against Oladipo. 3-pointer, Bridges. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Lowry against Booker. And Lowry gets double. Pass to Butler. From deep 3-point range. No luck on that one. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bridges finds Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. The shot off that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Miami, no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Pass to Bridges. On the take. Ayton with it. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. For 3. And there's Paul. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Lowry into the lane. Yep, count it.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Oladipo against Paul. 1:16 left in the first. And they pick up 2. Bridges has got 5 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in.
Heat substitution.
A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Lowry. Takes it inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Paul against Hero. Got a piece of it. Pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Launches a three. And the Suns get another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
On the attack, Hero. Soft touch off the glass.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do. And right at the top is guard that guy.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Phoenix Suns.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on again.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And let's take a look at Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Tyler Hero is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. 4 on the clock. Crowder, the pass to Aiden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Aiden's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Paul against Hero. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
First free throw is good. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Outside Booker. To Crowder. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Heat ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Crowder. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
Miami trailing. Here's Lowry. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Lowry's got 5.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Hero. Crowder inside. He's against Tucker. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Over Ayton. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club. That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Here's Lowry.
His fourth foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And Paul gets it to go.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, find a way to get it done.
Pass to Strus from behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Heat lead by 1.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Paul against Hero. The kick out to Paul. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder outside. Driving inside. Strus grabs the miss. And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Dedmon. Out to Lowry. 1:03 left in the second. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. On the attack, Hero. Stolen by Booker. Stolen by Lowry. Launches it. Here's Strus. Here's the 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Hero against Booker. Crowder, a screen on Hero. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Aiden inside. Working on Dedmon. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Crowder's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively but also on the offensive rebound.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hero outside. 6 on the shot clock.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
The first free throw is good.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school and his 1 year in college, and coming into the league, it's certainly something he's brought with him.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Payne. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a
25.
Allie, as always, thank you.
26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
JaVale McGee out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Abdul Nader, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that's an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Oladipo with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. So it's Miami now. They lead by 1. Pass to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Oladipo's got 5 now.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. And the Heat shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Pass to Dedmon. Outside Robinson. Back to Dedmon. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Oladipo, left side. Here's Morris. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Pass to Booker. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Substitution for your Suns.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oladipo into the lane. And Oladipo slams it home.
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Payne against Oladipo. Driving in. Payne pass to Šarić. And the layup falls. Šarić has gotten his first points in this one.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Payne against Oladipo. Here's Strus. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Heat lead by. By 4.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Here's Shamet. Driving to the basket. Pass to Nader. Back to Shamet. Robinson with a steal. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Now Payne. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Payne with the 3.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Oladipo. Excellent D there from Payne. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Tucker comes in for Morris. Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Lowry in for Robinson. Payne. Here's McGee. Not going to go that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oladipo left side. With the crossover, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Becoming much more sure-handed as a ball handler. Oladipo showing the moves there.
Oladipo against Payne. Pass to Nader. Back to Payne. And he drives in, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Saric. Bridges, he's checked in for Nader. And it's Booker in for Shamet. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Oladipo. Outside Tucker. Hero outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Tucker. And they'll get another chance. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 5th foul.
Third team foul.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Booker. This for the tie. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys when you watch him, you feel like one of them's going in.
Third quarter comes to a close. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Come on, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for the Heat, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor, setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Hero in at the 1. Adebayo, the shot, nice move, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Payne against Hero. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker to take the lead. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. And now we've got an intentional foul. Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. And Miami with a change here too. Lowry, he's checked in for Hero. Lowry against Paul. Lowry, no good.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Paul against Lowry. The drive by Paul. Over to the wing. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. The Suns trailing. Paul with it. Pass to Bridges to take the lead. The putback. It's good on the putback.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Lowry outside to the middle. Here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Paul against Lowry. Outside Tucker. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. And here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Now Ayton. To take the lead. Bridges misses. For Miami, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Back to Lowry. Hits the close range jumper. And now a 4-point Miami lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bridges finds Ayton. Now here's Paul. Robinson defending. Paul against Robinson. And he banks in the layup.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Adebayo. Inside. Paul against Lowry. Outside Robinson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. And here's Ayton, pounded by Adebayo. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Lowry. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. To tie it up. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Robinson, he's checked in for Lowry. Bridges on the attack. Shot clock at 5.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. It's Adebayo, high post. Adebayo is doubled. Pass to Tucker. No good. And Phoenix the other way now.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
They get it back. Here's Ayton. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Hero. Here he goes. Count it.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And a deep three from Paul. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Would you say testing the limits of the...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry.